Today we've got something a little bit different for you. We are doing an introduction video. We figure we are 3 videos into this now, and we're enjoying it. We're going to keep doing it. And so we thought maybe you'd like to get to know us a little bit better. So today we sat down in front of the camera and we basically just talked about what we're doing, what our goals are, and kind of telling you a little bit about ourselves. So I hope you enjoy it. It's a little bit of a longer video. It's about 30 minutes, but there really wasn't a whole lot I could cut out. So I hope that's okay with you. And yeah, here it is. Here we are. Welcome to our channel. This is exciting, isn't it?
It is exciting.
So I thought that we should, since we've been, so we have now done, this will be our 4th video.
Yep.
And we've already done 3 adventures out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming by the time this video comes out, all 3 of those videos will be up. The thought has occurred to me, perhaps I should not post the first one because it was good. It was good, but it wasn't as good as the second or third ones.
It shows,
and probably won't be as good as this one.
It shows progress.
It totally shows progress, and I'm very happy with that. And I still don't know if I will post the first one, but I probably will. I will.
You should.
Even if
not the first video you post.
Right. I have thought about like putting a thing on the front of it, like, you know, this was the video that I recorded, but now I'm so much better at this, so here, watch it anyway.
Yeah.
But I don't think I really need to do that. But in any case, so I think that what I was thinking was that probably people are watching our videos now and they're wondering who we are. Mm-hmm. And what our relationship is to each other, mm-hmm. and why we're doing this, and all of the fun things. So I thought it would be fun for the 3 of us to sit down and talk.
Sure.
And tell people what we're doing.
Sounds good.
So first of all, I'm Jiva. I'm Jiva DeVoe. I am a software engineer. I've been writing software for like 30 years or something like that. Last year I left Apple to do this kind of stuff, which is immersive cinema, immersive filmmaking, VR content, things like that. And in order to do that, I have to learn to tell stories visually. And so that's what I'm doing. I think the best way to do that is just to start making stories. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm making videos. And these videos are those videos. And it seemed like it would be a lot of fun to just go on adventures when I do that. And these 2 people are the people I love the most in the whole wide world. And I love going on adventures with them. And so that's why I said, hey, how about we all go out and do that?
Yeah.
So that's me. Do you want to go next, Bunnie?
Sure. I am Bunnie DeVoe. I have been married to this lovely man here for almost 35 years. It'll be 35 years in August. For most of my life, I was a stay-at-home mom and homeschooling mom. In the last few years, our last child sort of flew the nest, and in a internal sort of way, I consider myself retired because I put in a long time raising children, probably as much time as a career. So I am retired from that.
Definitely as much time as a career.
Yeah. So I spend my days with a Bernedoodle and 3 cats and taking care of our home and having fun on adventures with these 2.
Yeah, indeed. You may even see those cats come roaring through here during different times of recording this video. They are all currently kittens. So there will be lots of videos of those coming up as well. Bunnie and I, as she mentioned, have been married for 35 years. We're also poly. And a year and a half ago-ish or so, we met this lovely person. Amelia, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. I'm Amelia Bam Bam, and I am struggling to think of what to say right now. So I am a social worker by trade, and I'm taking a little bit of a break from doing that right now to explore and do family stuff and spend time with the people I love. So I've been enjoying the change of pace from social work to just a lot easier, chiller way of life.
That was a very good introduction. Good job.
You're good.
Don't forget, I can edit this as much
Excellent.
as
I
you
know,
want.
that's why I was like...
Don't worry, it'll be great. It's going to be awesome. Let's see. Is there anything else? Is there anything we should give her to assist her with any further introduction, or you, or me?
How long have you been poly?
Oh, yeah, I can do that. I have been polyam for 10 years. I kind of discovered myself when I turned 30. I married my high school sweetheart, and that didn't turn out so hot. And when I was 30, I realized this is kind of who I am, and have spent the last almost 10 years, because I am almost 40. Yay!
40's great.
40 is going to be so great. I have spent the last 10 years kind of figuring out who I am, and I'm quite happy with who I am in this moment.
We're very happy with it too.
Yeah.
So, maybe this is a good time then to talk about our relationship and being poly and other stuff along those lines.
Sure.
Because it does kind of come out obviously in the videos.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing these adventures together because we're a family,
Yeah.
the three of us. We have been seeing each other for quite a while, and we love spending time together, and we love each other very much. We're poly, so we are partners together,
Mm-hmm.
and we are also doing a hand fasting.
We are
Hmm?
unusual poly, though, in that we are a triad that has no hinge.
That's correct. We are a throuple,
We're a throuple.
meaning we are all partners with each other, and there is nobody that is only a partner with one person in our three-person
Right.
collection. So we are all partners together. Probably far more information than you want to know, but there you go. The important thing is, that's why we're out here doing these adventures together, because we love each other very much, and we're just having a ton of fun with it. And most importantly, because you're gonna see this as part of our videos, we are planning something exciting in June.
We are.
We are.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody want to?
We are having a hand fasting.
Yeah.
We
so,
recognize that laws as they currently are do not support us having a 3-person marriage. So we don't need the law for that. We can commit to each other in any way that we want to, and we're doing a hand fasting in June on the summer solstice.
Yep. And we're really excited. We've already chosen a venue. You guys have already chosen dresses.
We have chosen dresses, and they're so beautiful.
They are.
And it was so much fun picking dresses with you.
I cannot wait to see them.
I can't tell you how, heart-stopping it was to come out of the dressing room and see her standing
I bet.
there,
I bet.
looking absolutely beautiful.
That's incredible.
Yes.
I cannot wait. I keep thinking of, when I am going to see you on the day
For the first time.
for the first time, and it's going to be in front of all of those people, and it's going to be this big ceremony, and my heart is going to melt, and I am just going to be a puddle.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all will.
Yeah.
I think so.
I might keep my vows short for the ceremony.
Mhm.
And make a longer one for you to read, because I will be a blubbering mess.
I was thinking the same
I don't think
thing.
you're going to be able to understand the words that I'm saying.
I was totally thinking the same thing.
I remember
yeah,
crying through our ceremony for our wedding.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So perhaps we could do, short, public vows.
Yeah.
And then we can, exchange notes.
Yeah.
If we don't want
we're
to,
in middle school.
we don't have to read it out loud.
Yeah.
Just this is your note.
I like you. Do you
No.
like me too? Yes or no?
Good. Check one.
Check one.
Yes. Maybe.
Yeah.
Absolutely. your only answer.
There you go. So that sounds great. Yeah, I think I'm really excited about all of that.
Me too.
I am excited to do vows. So we, Bunnie and I have been married for 35 years, and our 30th wedding anniversary came up during the pandemic in 2020. So we were kind of stuck at home.
COVID.
Yeah, it sucked. But we made the best of it.
Didn't suck because we had a staycation in a beautiful bell tent.
Yep. We bought a big bell tent and we put that in the backyard, basically like a yurt. And we have a cat that is getting into trouble.
Just dried flour. I didn't want her to eat
That's
it.
all good.
Okay, sorry.
That's all good. So in 2020 we had our 30th anniversary, and we were supposed to do a renewal of our vows that year. But of course, with the pandemic and everything, it didn't work out. So now we're kind of seeing this as an opportunity to renew our vows and to add this new person to our relationship.
Make an addition.
Yeah. So we're really excited about that. Now you may be wondering right now, what's going on over there? Because things have been going over there. In fact, Amelia right now has a spray bottle for things that are going on over there. Because one of the new additions to our family is Pearl. In fact, here she comes. Perhaps we would like to show Pearl to the camera. Come
She's
here, Pearl.
a little angry at me right now.
Yeah, she's not in a great mood.
Yeah.
Well, some of the cameras will have picked her up, so
Yeah.
it's all good. But so anyway, so Pearl is a naked Sphinx cat, and she is so charming. Honestly, she is just charming and also very mean, but charming.
She's
Maybe mean isn't
violently
quite the right word.
affectionate.
She is violently
She
affectionate.
is violent.
But she's adorable, so she's somebody that we're taking on adventures too.
You want to come up?
Why are we doing this? I think we covered that too.
Yes.
Did the two of you talk about why you want to do it?
I just want to be with you two.
Agreed, but should we say that?
I mean, I just did.
I guess we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ditto.
Fair enough. Let's see. Well, then that brings us to fun facts about ourselves. Would you like to start?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Fun.
Oh, so you're doing fun facts about us.
I'm gonna do, yeah.
Okay. You're gonna so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do
yes.
fun facts about each other, as opposed to about ourselves. I came up with the idea of fun facts for ourselves, but Amelia was like, "Why don't we do fun facts for each other?" Which I think is actually a better idea. So we're gonna do that.
Okay, so for you, you are a very talented sewist. Like,
Thank you.
she makes amazing clothes, amazing fashion. It is just jaw-dropping. So,
Thank you.
You're welcome. For you, I have a really good one. It's so good that I'm drawing it out.
Okay. Go on.
Wonderful.
I like a good story.
Yeah, okay,
I like
so one of the things I love about you is, and a fun fact about you, is you are really good about remembering the small things that even I'm not aware are things.
Okay.
And so like today when I was like, I'm really tired, you're like, have you ever wondered if it's because of X, Y, and Z? And yes.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
really good at piecing things together.
Like really good.
Yeah.
Well, thank
And it makes me feel special. So
Well, thank you.
You're
I
very
really
good at
appreciate that.
Yeah. So
Cool.
And my fun fact about Amelia is that she is a blonde Linda Belcher.
Oh yes.
She's a great mom. She's a fun mom. She is very sing-songy, like Linda is. And she is, I want to say, you and Linda know who you are and are unashamed for any of it.
yeah.
Nice.
And I really
That's a good
appreciate
one.
that
I
about
like
the
that.
two of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
very
Yes.
nice. Thank you.
I like that a lot. Nice.
And for you, fun fact about You are in our house known as, well, at least to me, the Dreammaker.
Oh yeah,
true.
no, that is true.
If I have a dream of something that I would like or want done or want to do, you find a way to make that happen.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
and I
that.
really appreciate that.
I try very hard to do that.
Yes.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So, so first of all, my fun fact for Bunnie is that Bunnie absolutely loves to be scratched. She loves having her back scratched. She loves having her sides scratched. She loves having her head scratched, her arms, her legs. She loves it when she has somebody scratching her back. And if you ever meet her, she'll probably tell you all about how when she was a kid, nobody would scratch her back because she required it too much. And I think that's just adorable about her. And furthermore, probably you'll see that in some of our videos. Maybe we'll give her a little scratch here and there to make her feel good. As for Amelia, my fun fact about Amelia, and this will certainly come up in videos because I am certain of it. Amelia is terrified of birds. I'm not quite sure why. Because birds have hollow bones and are easy to dismiss if necessary. But
They know where our weakness lies. They go for the eyes.
They do. They do have sharp talons. I mean,
Yeah,
I'll give you
and
that.
beaks.
They do have sharp talons and beaks. Yes, that is mean. But in any case, I won't put in the bit about them having hollow bones because I don't want you to feel like I'm lessening your concerns.
And, maybe that's what the government wants you to think. I'm just saying.
Anyway, so probably while we're out and about adventuring at different times, sometimes birds will come up and we'll talk about that.
Duck and cover.
That will be a thing at some point, I'm sure. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yes.
All right then. Did we have anything else? I think that's the only thing on the fun facts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next one.
Yes.
What kind of fun adventures do you think we're going to go on? What
I
kind of fun adventures do we want to go on?
I would like to do as many national parks as we can.
Me too. That would be so awesome. I would like to do as many national parks as we can. I think we're already planning a trip to Yosemite, so I think that would be great. We went to Yellowstone many years ago, and I would love to have an opportunity to capture parts of Yellowstone in 3D. The geysers, the pools, the wildlife, just incredible. I want to capture the most beautiful, most incredible places in the world. That's what I want to do. And I want to take you guys with me.
Yep.
And I want to take them with me.
Yep.
With us.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
How about you?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see cool shit. And like weird stuff.
Same.
Yeah.
Um,
We could do like in the movie Michael, where they went to all of the roadside attractions.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
the world's biggest ball of twine.
Yeah.
I want to do like, I don't know, just like see stuff that you just don't normally see that maybe makes you go, huh. And then take pictures of it.
That sounds great. That's going to be something that's going to be a common recurring theme as we're doing these videos. Number one, I'm going to try and shoot a lot of VR video, and I'm probably going to release that as separate videos while including some of the footage in these. Mostly because some people will want to see 2D content, some people want to see 3D content, and really those don't necessarily cross over too much. I'm doing the 3D content for me, but I'm also actually doing the 2D content for me too because I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying just plain old photography and videography and stuff like that. So I think we're going to be doing a lot of that. But also, like, as we're making these videos, part of the goal when we go out on these adventures is we are taking photos and we are putting those into the videos. Like, these are the best photos that we took during these particular adventures. And I feel like that really kind of brings out the details of the places that we're visiting. And all three of us are going to be using cameras, whether it's cell phones, whether it's nice DSLR cameras or GoPros.
Mirrorless.
Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of
Yeah.
different, cameras that we're going to be setting up and using in different places to capture different kinds of environments. Let's see, is there anything else we should talk about?
Have you been to Lassen?
I don't know, what is Lassen?
It's a like
L-A...
SSEN. It's a park. Is it volcanic? Let me look.
It rings a bell, but I don't
It's
think I've been
amazing,
there.
and I think we can hit it on Lassen Volcanic National Park. It's in California, Northern California.
Yeah, I'd be into
But
that.
it is like
Oh, that's beautiful.
Ooh.
really pretty.
Yeah,
And smelly. It's a little smelly because there's like sulfury.
I like smellies.
Yeah.
Yellowstone can be smelly
Yeah.
too.
I would totally do that. I would love to do that. Maybe we
Yeah.
can stop there. when
I
we're
have
down
been
at
there.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, and it just popped in my head. I was like,
Great.
hey, it's
Yeah.
right there. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Talk
So,
about our trucks.
oh yeah, we should talk about our trucks. So, part of we call this the adventures with the adventures of the Green Jeep. The Green Jeep really is Bunny's
my Jeep.
Wrangler. Yes.
I picked it's custom to me. I picked everything on my Jeep. And they took all of the things that I wanted, sent it to the Jeep factory, and then my beautiful GG was presented to me about 8 weeks later.
Nice. Yeah, and it's a 4xe, so it's a hybrid, which is super fun when you get it out into the woods and stuff like that. Like you can turn off the engine and it's so quiet, which is great. And we've been adventuring with those Jeeps for a couple of years now. I guess
We got them during 2020.
Yeah, we got them in 2020, right? And it's 2025 now,
Yeah.
so gosh, 4 years.
Well,
Holy cow! I know
I
you
started out with the white
Yeah, the
Jeep,
white one, and then we changed
and
it.
then we traded it in
Mhm.
for GG because I wanted 4xe. I wanted the hybrid.
And then I have a Gladiator as well, and I've set up my Gladiator with a rooftop tent and the back. I removed the back seats so I can carry extra cargo in there and stuff like that. And I've got it basically set up as a base camp. So the idea is between these two vehicles, we can travel virtually anywhere, and we can set up the Gladiator as a base camp, and then we can use the Wrangler as a runabout when we need to go into town and stuff like that. And so on some of our adventures, we will be taking both vehicles. Bunny will be driving the Green Jeep and I'll be driving the Gladiator. And on other adventures, we'll just take one just because it's more convenient.
Yep.
And in case you were wondering, I drive a Chevy Bolt.
She does. And when we go on the adventures, you often switch between the two Jeeps back and forth. About every hour or so, we'll take a little break and she'll switch cars. And it's so much fun because we get to have kind of these one-on-one conversations, and we'll have the dashboard camera going, so you get to share those conversations. And then we also have radios that go between the Jeeps as well, so we can talk back and forth as we're seeing things and so on. And then also, just yesterday, as a matter of fact, I was experimenting with one of my 3D cameras and figured out how to mount my 3D camera inside the cab of my truck, and did some testing of some video inside inside the truck. I will post it up over here, and you can check it out. What I was checking for was, do I get sick watching this video while I'm driving around? And the answer is no, and I'll explain why when I post that video.
Cool.
So that's our setups. We've got the rooftop tent, and we've got an awning on my truck and stuff like that. We're intending to go out and do a lot of camping this year in different places. We're intending to, we'll be doing a lot of adventures. The goal is to do a video every week. That doesn't necessarily mean that it will be a new full-on outdoor adventure every week, because
At this point, it's not sustainable.
that is
to
not
do every week.
something that is sustainable for somebody who wants to, have a life.
Yeah,
Although I guess you could argue that is sort of a life.
it is.
But in any case,
But we have other people here.
we have other things we have to do.
Yeah.
So we can't do a full-on adventure every week, but we can do them often enough that they should be a very prominent part of this channel. The other videos will be perhaps videos like this, where we talk about what we're doing, or maybe I talk about the tech that I'm using. Like, for example, I'm planning to do a video where I lay out all of the cameras that I have set up for this purpose and tell you all about them. For example, right now, in this video right now, we have 4 cameras going. We have this camera here, which has got a wide angle lens for the 3 of us, and that's on a Canon R5. We have this camera over here, which is also a Canon R5. That's running a 50mm lens, and that's kind of giving us a nice little shot right across here to the 2 of them. Then we have a wide-angle action cam over there. That is an Ace Pro 2, and that's set up to kind of record the whole room. And then another one right up there. Now, one of the interesting things about the action cams, these Ace Pro 2 cameras, is originally I had bought just one of those, and I thought I would just use it as a dash cam. And then I bought a second one, and I put it in Bunnie's Jeep. And then I bought a third one. When I got that third one, I put it on Bunnie's shoulder.
On my backpack.
And that footage came out awesome. That's really the main reason the Devil's Punch Bowl video came out so good, was because Bunnie was there with that extra camera, kind of recording all the things going on. So after that, I was like, I need to do this all the time. And I have stuck these cameras all over the place. And so there's going to be a lot of footage that's going to come from those. I recognize that super wide angle footage is sometimes difficult to watch an entire show of, which is why we have these other cameras as well, which are going to give us these nice side shots and things like that. This will probably be the primary storytelling camera, and then those will be other cameras that we'll use just for activities and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there anything else we need to talk about? That was everything that was on the list.
I don't. That one.
I think we're about done here anyway.
Okay.
I think we've been talking for long enough.
Okay.
Well, we really appreciate you watching our channel. We're going to keep doing these, and we'd really, really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. And if you have questions or comments, or if you have suggestions for places we can go, I think I would love suggestions in the comments. We're in the Pacific Northwest, around the Portland area. And I would say that generally speaking, we're kind of looking for things in the Pacific Northwest, but really, for me, anything west of the Rockies.
Yeah.
I think would be a great thing to explore. Even, up to, like, we've been to Colorado. Mm-hmm. Colorado's beautiful. Yeah. I want to spend some time in the Southwest, some canyons, that kind of thing. I think we can take the trucks out and do some incredible camping videos and off-roading videos, and I think we're just going to have an incredible time.
Yep.
I love you too so much.
I love you so much. I love you.
That way I can. It is so much easier doing these with the 2 of you than alone talking to the camera.
Oh, I'm sure. Wow.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well,
here we are. That make you feel
That's another fun fact. You have the cutest laugh.
So I was trying to think of a good. So my fun fact for Amelia is that Amelia has the most adorable giggle ever. And you'll hear it in the last video that we did, and you'll hear it right now, but you will hear it in the last video we did, because one of the favorite things that I love to do is both of us, right? Take her out in the Jeep and go over as many bumps as we can. Because she is the best giggler ever when it comes to off-road bouncing around.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's never boring.
It is never boring. I love it. And
fabulous.
So you're going to hear her giggles a lot on this channel. Get used to it.
Yeah. You're welcome.
You're welcome. I might use that fun fact instead.